You're live.
Hi, everybody. Wow. Happy Sunday. We had a little bit of a delay tonight, but I think it's going to be well worth it. I am joined here today by some songwriters who I know very, very well, and a new friend whose music I like a lot. So I'm just so excited that Charlie Macarone is here. Hey, Charlie, how you doing?
Hey there, I'm doing well, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. I love your songs and your guitar playing.
Oh, thank you.
Have you been having a good creative quarantine?
Yeah, somewhat. I've been doing a lot of electric things with bands and yeah, doing some other things lately. But it's good to
Great.
get back into my songs again.
Cool.
Yeah.
And new friend, Jenny Cat. So, Jenny, how's everything going?
It's pretty good. I can't complain.
Yeah, I think everyone's going to really like what Jenny has to share with us. And of course, my pal, my bandmate, my producer, Peter Moffat. Here he is. Hey, Peter.
Hi.
You can let your hands speak for you.
Yeah, I gotta watch it. They've been walking around all over the place, so sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's
You know what?
It's a strange life down here.
Yeah, it is. So I was thinking, Jenny, do you want to kick us off?
Sure.
During the sound check, I was really enjoying your music. And plus, in a few minutes, we're going to be joined by an industry pro, friend of mine, Mark Freezer, CEO of Sync Summit. So I know he's listening right now. So Jenny, let's. What are you going to play for us? And we'll all mute ourselves while you're playing.
Right.
This one's Brenda, and it's about an actual Brenda, and she knows about the song, and she's okay with it. So that's the most important thing. So here we go. Brenda, what do you see in him? Future's looking mighty grim. Oh, Brenda, 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 don't you know what he's after? He just wants what you had in your sweater. Girl, I know you don't believe it's true. Brenda, baby, you can do better. Brenda, don't you go out tonight. The boy who's been wanting you isn't alright. Brenda, 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 don't you know what he's after? He just wants what you had in your sweater. Girl, I know you don't believe it's true. Brenda, baby, you can do better. La, 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 la. Don't you know what he's after, girl? He just wants what you had in your sweater. Girl, I know you don't believe it's true. Brenda, baby, you can do better. Brenda, don't you go out tonight. The boy who's been wanting you isn't alright. Brenda, 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 Brenda.
Woo! Good job.
Thank you.
Nice. I like that song.
Feels good. I like that.
So Brenda knows about that song?
Yeah, it's her ringtone now.
You can do better. No, you're gonna do better.
That's
So,
great.
yeah. So is that on an album or someplace where people can get it?
Yeah, right now it's on my SoundCloud because we recorded it with my band Blacklight Medusa, and right as things were turning in the pandemic, we were supposed to go back into the studio to do like a full-on recording of it and then a release, but we have a little demo version of it that you can hear on SoundCloud. But stick to my website, you'll find out when it actually gets released to the world in a downloadable form. And well, it's obviously a ringtone now. I'm not sure how that happened, but
Cool.
Ringtones are the new classical music.
So while you guys play, go in one round, I'm posting this onto each of your Facebook pages, our live stream. And also, we already have a bunch of friends on Facebook watching. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. And I was hoping that, Charlie, you might go next. What do you think?
I could do that.
Okay. And then we'll mute ourselves. All right. You turned me into a mute.
Better than being a mutant. Song I wrote for some friends of mine, Billy and Lorraine, in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. The streets in this town are paved with your footprints, and the future is brighter in the Emerald City. All the kids in the candy store show off their tunes and sonnets to the moon. And all the dogs in this town know your name. Yeah, you staked the ground, made your claim, you would not ask for more. All the dogs in this town know your name, Billy and Lorraine. Welcome home, you're not strangers anymore. Now the birds up on the wire swoop down to the subway signs again. All your treasures of old are back on that train. You got a Minuteman musket and a Civil War shoe. There's a jousting suit of armor, 1732. And all the dealers in this town know your name. Yeah, you staked the ground, made your claim, you opened up your door. All the poets in this town know your name, Billy and Lorraine. Welcome home, you're not strangers anymore. Dogs in this town know your name. Yeah, you staked the ground, made your claim, would not ask for more. All the poets in this town know your name, Billy and Lorraine. Welcome home, you're not strangers anymore. Billy and Lorraine. Not strangers anymore.
Woo!
Thank you.
That was really, really nice. I was singing harmony with you, but I didn't ruin it by opening up the microphone.
No, stay off the mic, man. It's hard to
I'm sure that would be an enhancement.
No, that was really
Yeah, if we
beautiful.
just had an app that could handle it, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, they were renting for a long time in Greenpoint. Well, you don't need the story of the song. You heard the song.
Well, so you wrote this when you were living there?
No. I wrote. Lorraine has a group called the Greenpoint Songwriters Exchange, and we fix each other's songs once a week. Now on Zoom, but they were renting in Greenpoint for a very long time, and Lorraine told me that she felt like she was a stranger, and then in the town, like she didn't really belong there until they bought a place of their own in Greenpoint recently, and
The power of
started crying when she was like telling me the story. So I'm like, okay, well that's got to be a song.
Yeah.
So that's not Lorraine Farrow, is it?
No, it's Lorraine Leckie
Ah, okay.
of Lorraine Leckie and her Demons.
Ooh,
Yeah.
lucky demons.
That's not a bad name. That's good.
So talking about a lucky demon, hey Peter, what do you have to
Yeah.
play for us today?
I don't know, but I'll figure something out. Maybe I don't want to just like make something up. I'm gonna play the one that I call Blue Rocker. It's just moody, slow, kind of 12V jazz thing. But it's not like jazz where like, oh, look at me, but it's just like more like impressionism or something. I don't know. I try to dignify it, but I just play.
Well, I like it when you do your impressionisms. You're really good at them.
Yeah. And I don't imitate people. I just do impressionism, right? Okay.
All right, Peter Moffat.
Now, I haven't played it for a while. It's all rusty and my fingers all stuck together. I don't know what happened, but let me see. I'm going to start with a groove,
that was beautiful, Peter.
Thank you.
What was that called?
That's called Blue Rocker, because I had this vision in my head of a rocking chair that's like in a flood or something, and it's like soaked up water. It's blue, but it's like it still looks like a chair. It's like, oh, it's floating in there, you know. And so that boom, boom, do, 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 do. Oh, kind of an obvious image there, but it's good.
Wow.
It comforted me at the time, and it's on
you'll have
my
to
album.
sell.
Seven. It's got Crew of Seven is the name of that album, 2002. You know, like the old news is still good news to me.
Yeah, we're going to have to sell tickets to get inside your head, right? And ride around a little bit in there.
I better clean up some of those closets. I make extra room then.
That's all right. That's part of the fun. That's part of the fun. So, I want to welcome our friend Mark Freezer here from Sync Summit. Mark, why don't you unmute yourself?
Wow. So here I am on the other side of the screen. I'm not our virtual screen. I'm not the host.
Screening. Oh, I envy you.
Yeah, I'm green screening. I really wish I was there. I'm permanently in Cozumel or wherever this is supposed to be. But I'm pretending it's in Cozumel. If you want, I can go to Tokyo, but I think I'd rather be here. Anyway,
no, it's great. It's like alternate universe, blinking in and out. It's like, yeah, it's got to be real, man.
It's space time. Well, anyway, man, thank you. And what a beautiful piece that was. It's good to see you.
Thank you. And same here. Good to see you too.
Thanks, man. And also, somebody made a mention of Lorraine, and I was just like, oh my God, I know Lorraine. She does a whole bunch of work with a friend of mine named Anthony Hayden Guest, a lot of like spoken word stuff. So it was funny just to hear her name. I think you had said it, Charlie. But anyway, I'm really
that
happy.
Song was for her that I sang.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah, her and Billy have a heck of an interesting place. If you've been there, right? Yeah, their place is really interesting. Her husband has like all kinds of memorabilia and stuff there. It's amazing. Anyway, I'm digressing. I'm really glad to be here with all of you. Thank you so much, Carol, for bringing me on today. And
Mark, you're kind of I mean, I don't want my husband to think something's wrong, but you're kind of the father of 14 little children that were born during quarantine. My songs, some new songs.
Oh my God. Gosh, well, that is definitely that's definitely heartening to hear. I'm glad that I was able to help birth them.
Don't worry. There won't be any we won't be suing for support.
Right.
So,
right, yeah.
So Mark's been running in the afternoons, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from 1 to 2, this event called Sync Cafe from Sync Summit.
Right.
And yeah, and there are song challenges and brief challenges. And I say the first 2 months of quarantine, it was all covers. And just every week we knocked out covers, and then we had listening parties. And now he's been bringing music supervisors in to listen to the listening parties. Yep. So I keep sending all my songwriter friends this information, and a couple of them have hopped on. Chrissy Roberts hopped on and started, entering the challenges. And Peter, you would blow it out of the park. I mean, really, so it's
instrumental
really
music, and there's no body to wheel.
Instrumental music is just fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which genre of music or type of music. Everything is welcome. I mean, basically, like what we do, just to go on what Carol said, is like the Sync Cafe thing that we do from Wednesdays to Fridays. It's completely 100% free. So, you don't have to pay to be a part of it. And I'll be honest, I give away a lot of really good information there that people usually, have to pay for. And that includes presentations on things like how to write an email to a music supervisor, how to, what are the basics of metadata, and having on music supervisors, like Carol said. Sometimes I'll have one on and just do a one-on-one chat with them. Other times we do, it's either monthly or twice a month, depending on my workload, basically. Whether we do two kinds of challenges. One is a cover challenge, where we always ask people to do a cover of a song, And then afterwards, nowadays I bring on somebody with me, a music supervisor, to go through them. That's what we did the last time, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoy doing it with somebody rather than just by myself, because you can go back and forth with people, and sometimes you have
Right.
differing opinions and you have different ways of listening to things, which is great. And then the other thing we do, and this is one I really love, which I call the brief critique. And basically what we do is we get a brief, a request for submissions that is not real sometimes, but sometimes if we can have one that's real, we'll certainly bring it on. But it's basically a exercise where you can look at a brief that's created by me and a music supervisor. So it's very much what you would get, along with a reference track or a few reference tracks, and that will give you the ability to say, okay, now I can take this and I can turn it around in like 2 weeks or 4 weeks. And then afterwards, we basically have a panel where we go through the songs and we listen to them and we give you feedback, just as a music supervisor would. And I think those sorts of things are really useful for people. But more than that, like, one of the things that's been really cool for us over the last few months, I know for me, is that we really have a community that's built around this, these kinds of discussions. And in addition to, the online stuff, we also have a big Facebook group with a couple thousand, no, more than that, like 2.6 thousand, I think is the last thing that I saw. And we have a Slack group that has almost 500 people in it now. And people
Right.
have gotten together and collaborated and done work and gotten answers to questions. And the great part is all of this stuff is free. I'm going to put the link in here, and I'm going to go to Facebook, and I'm going to do that as well if I
Great.
can do that. Okay, but go ahead, Carol.
Yeah. I also, so as part of the summer, I did a bunch of covers. I think I'm going to sing one of them now. I was going to
Okay.
do an original, but from that I did from the Sing Summer School. But we'll talk about that. In a
We'll talk
few
about that
minutes.
afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is we were asked to reimagine a cover. Keep your eyes on the road and your hands upon the wheel. Keep your eyes on the road and your hands upon the wheel. We're going to the roadhouse. We're gonna have a real good time. Back at the roadhouse, they got some bungalows. Back at the roadhouse, they got some bungalows. And that's for the people that like to go down slow. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll all night long. Ashton lady, give up your vows. We'll save our city right now. Oh yeah, I remember this part. Well, I woke up this morning and I got myself a beer. I woke up this morning and I got myself a beer. The future's uncertain and the friend is always near. Near. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll all night long, all night long, all night
That's a 10-minute song. Come on.
I know that'll be a new one for our band, Peter. I know you couldn't resist, but I don't know how it sounded with the flute. We're in two
That's
different
why I
time
played it. I
zones.
wanted to find out.
Well, I thought it sounded great, and I love the fact that you have stepped up to these challenges and aced them. There was so many different kinds of styles of songs that you've had to reimagine throughout the different challenges that we've had. And, frankly, I've also seen you grow as an artist. So kudos to you for that, Carol.
It's been fun. So I want you to hear Jenny and Charlie, and then afterwards we'll chat a little bit about this upcoming course. So okay. Jenny, will you play something for us?
Yeah, I'm going to play the theme song for every woman who is mature who seeks the company of a younger man, otherwise known as a cougar. So,
all right, we're going to mute ourselves here.
Yeah.
All right.
Feel your heart gently thumping. Granny picks up the phone. Girl, you know this is better than fiction. You won't spend tonight alone. Come on, little cougar, don't be shy. Go and get that younger guy. Yeah, you're twice his age, but you never know until you try. This is so damn hot. He wants all you got. Shed your yoga pants and fly. Come on, little cougar, don't be shy. Go and get that younger guy. She's a cougar on the prowl, but she's so shy. She's a cougar on the prowl, but she's so shy. Come on, little cougar, don't be shy. Go and get that younger guy.
All right.
That's cool. I heard an upright bass, like real, like bar blues, like that these boots keep walking, that kind of bass. Boom, boom.
Yeah, it's we recorded it with like a punk band background, but you could definitely do like a cabaret, like kind of like a song structure where you're kind of just singing in a blues hall with the upright bass and like a little keyboard.
I was thinking upright bass that activates the subwoofers in the house.
Yes,
we're not talking sneaking or anything, like.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
I like your funk take on it too. I like that energy.
Thanks.
Yeah, don't hurt anyone with that song, Jen.
Yeah, watch where you point that thing, right?
Right.
I thought it was a lot of fun. Thanks, Jen.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. So Charlie, I'm hoping that you'll play that song with the unbelievable finger picking style that you have.
Yes, and my friend Kevin Macamel commented on that. He wanted to hear that song too. It's called Batter's Box, but I'm going to do that. Are we going to get another round?
Yeah, we'll be going around for a while.
Okay, but I'm going to do this other one first. Something happened. I was on the stage at FM Bar in Jersey City, which is now gone, and somebody came in out of the cold. It was like 15 degrees out, and this guy came in with a T-shirt and jeans, no shoes, no socks, nothing, just T-shirt and jeans.
Rough. And
he was having a conversation very aggressively with an imaginary friend he saw there at one of the booths. And I didn't know what the deal was, but it turns out the guy was out of his mind on cocaine. And he was kind of disrupting my song, and I just started to think about what could have led to this man's development. And I thought maybe gentrification played a role, so I wrote this for him. It's called The Reunion.
I can see that.
My old friend from way back when, stay with me through thick and thin. You're alright. You're alright. Winds of change carried you away, and I'm still here in this hard, cold town. It's alright. I'm alright. And I can't believe it. Man, it's good to see you. I can't believe it. Well, look at you. Looks like you're doing fine. Tell me I've got time for you. Old man Miller closed his little store. Just like Mama can't afford the rent no more, but it's alright. We get by, and the jobs are far and few in between, but on the streets I know how to make ends meet. It's alright. I'll stay high, and I can't believe it. Man, look at you. I can't believe it. Yeah, it's good to see you. Looks like you're doing fine. Come on, I've got time for you. My old friend. I can't believe it. And look at you. I can't believe it. Brother, it's good to see you. I can't believe it. Damn, look at you. Looks like you're doing fine. Tell me I've got time for you. My old friend from way back when. Thank you. Silent claps. Thank you.
Really beautiful.
Thank you.
I had a harmony going during your instrumental.
You did that with the last song too. I can't wait to hear these harmonies. We're gonna have to get together and do that.
We will, you know.
You need to, yeah.
Yeah, that was beautiful. So you would really love writing to scenes.
Yeah. I think for me, it's kind of easier to write when I have a thing to write about that doesn't include my personal life.
Yeah. Actually, I have a different kind of songwriter joke, the usual, which is, oh, enough about me. Let's talk about the latest song I wrote. That's
It's my latest demo, right? Yeah. I love that song. My computer flipped out on me, but I was really, really responding to that. I was breathing with that.
Thank you, Peter. Appreciate that.
It was good spread of chords, and of course, the homeless guy, but you invited him into your relationship with that song. Like you made something out of that.
Yeah, I mean, we've all been there where we run into a long lost friend that we haven't seen in many, many years. So I figured everybody could relate to that.
Yeah, definitely. It was inspired by somebody who was cribbing your space, and you dealt with it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
really
right.
lovely.
Thank you.
So, Peter, do you have something for us we can sink our teeth into here?
Legal, you mean? Okay, good. Let me see. Well, I have some really, really difficult jazz, which would be like me practicing. But
Sounds good.
You might be able. I might take it over the edge, and you can see where.
As long as there's not a quiz afterwards, we'll be okay.
Hell no. I can't even answer the questions myself. And I wrote the damn thing. Okay. Well, let's see. I keep working on this because it's like a concert piece. Although it's realized in a band situation, like difficult music for non-jazz people to be intimidated by. But on the other hand, to me, it's a blues thing. The whole thing is actually, if you want to analyze it in the overall, the way, it's if you shinkerize it, there's two chords in it. But I surround it with so much stuff. It's like, oh my God, there's too much kale in this salad, and words like that.
All right, here we go. We're going to mute ourselves for Peter Moffat.
I wish I could play that.
All right.
I love that. That was awesome.
Thank you. I call it peace in 5. Of course, that's a pun on the tempo, but it's like we'll have peace in 5 minutes. It's coming up, peace. We all want peace, like peace in 5. There's no peace in that song yet. Maybe I should make a second movement or something. A pastoral,
Well, I was listening to Peter, and I was like, well, he should name it maybe Take Peace in 5, because you had a little bit of Dave Brubeck in there, didn't you?
Oh,
which was kind of cool.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I also had like a Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
Yes.
Which is, I don't know if I got busted for that, but that's all childhood stuff. It's too bad. They wear a lot of grooves on your soul. You listen to ads in black and white TV.
The right jingle can do that.
Oh,
I'm
right.
a big fan. I'm a big fan of jingles, even though they've fallen out of fashion in the advertising.
Where's the beef?
All of those
All right.
things.
Don't get me started.
Okay, cool.
It's like the dark underbelly of art, advertising.
Yes. Well, I love advertising. I have no problem with it, but it is what it does have a downside too. Okay.
Yeah, but it could be generous and funny, which
Right.
is the.
Well,
But anyway,
funny.
go ahead. I'll shut up now.
Advertising, people are now looking for Christmas songs, and that's this week's challenge on Sync Cafe. And
Let's give them a George and see what happens.
I reached out to some of my neighbors on next door. I have harness bells. I'm
Oh my
ready
God.
to do some stuff.
It's going to be fun. And this is the right time of year. That's why we're doing 2 challenges. One challenge is writing to a brief so that we have an island Christmas. And the next one is, and the other one is writing or doing, not writing, but doing a reimagination of a public domain song. So both of those are things that once we're done with the challenge, all of that music, I'm going to send it out to a few music supervisors I know, because this is the time right now where they're still actively searching for Christmas music. So it's something everybody should check out. It's on our Facebook group. So you can just go in the Facebook group and join it, and all the information will be there, as well as the Slack channel. Carol, I have to go in a couple minutes because I have a no, I'm sorry. I have a call with Asia that I actually have to do next. So Zoom time.
So, I know Mark's not going to mention this, but I'm going to mention this. I just finished a summer school course with Mark and a gentleman named Chris Malaire, who's a music supervisor out in LA. And there were about, 20 of us in this course. We wrote music to briefs. Sometimes we used music we already had. Sometimes we rearranged music we had and wrote different lyrics. A lot of people wrote completely new songs. And it was really an immersion in the process of, can you, if someone says they need something in a week and this is the scene that it needs to fit, the timing, the tempo, the mood, can you write that way? And it was really wonderful. I want to thank you for that course. There's another one coming up in the fall, and I will make sure to put all the information on the Facebook page. And Mark, why don't you write that down too?
I'm going to do it right now. I'm just going to give you a link, and I'll tell you guys about the class. Like Chris Malaire, he is the music supervisor for Get Out, or was Get Out has been gone for a few years from his, his work schedule. But Get Out, Antebellum, which is just about to come out, is another one of the films that he's worked on recently. In addition to that, he does the music of Legacies and Roswell, which are 2 great shows. And we just decided when everything sort of went COVID in March that we had a little bit more time in our hands than when we had in the past. He and I thought about, what would it look like if we did a class? Like, what kind of a class would we want to go to? And we thought it has to be really immersive and really interactive and give people a chance to really learn by doing and not just, seeing videos or hearing a lecture from us. And that's been our philosophy of doing it. The third one that we're doing is going to start on September 20th. It takes place on Sundays between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. And as Carol will probably say, we don't usually run at 2 hours. It usually goes more 3 to 4. Because
that's why we didn't have second Sunday songwriter shows the last 3 weeks. I was writing all the time.
Chris and I really like to give people, our time. We really want you to get out of the course feeling that you've gotten something from it in terms of like practical documentation and information that you need in order to do business, but also the ability to really go out there and create and get really actionable feedback from people who, have a good amount of experience in the industry and have the, and actually are working, day to day in the field. I think that is something that you just don't usually get access to, especially being able to write to video scene, and we give people
Right.
videos that they can write to, and that's something that you don't usually get from music supervisors.
Right, because the TV show Legacies is actually it's starting up again. It's starting filming again, and
Right.
yeah, so there's a lot of things happening, and I really highly recommend the course.
Thank
Um,
you.
yeah,
And
and
I
I
will.
actually the next song I'm going to play I wrote for Legacies, and but go on.
Okay, I will just very quickly. I'll do the plug. Here's the link for everybody if they want to learn more about the sync course. We're having a half off until midnight, and then at midnight it's going to go up to $750 for the course now, and it's going to go to $1,000 at midnight. So if you think this is right for you, if you're interested in it, go ahead and follow this link. It'll give you all the info you need. And you can decide if it makes sense for you to be a part of it. But I don't want to toot our own horn, so to speak. I think that the fact that people like you, Carol, are endorsing it means the world to me. So thank you for that. And
Well, I don't want to endorse it too much because then everyone will get, it's like we're all a great community and we support each other. But at some
Yep.
point, when each of our songs get in front of a music supervisor, we want to be the one to win. So really, I shouldn't tell you about all these fantastic courses, my songwriter friends, because I should just be keeping all the goodies for myself, right?
Well, you know what? I'm going to let you sing in a second, but one thing I'm going to say is that, I'm all about doing, spreading the love, spreading as much information as we can, and really helping people to connect and grow, because I found that that's the only way that we all can grow is by working together. So anything that I can do to help people, I really do try to do. And I thank you for giving me the time today to say hello to everybody, and also to tell you a little bit about our course and our cafe and everything else we're doing. And Carol, I really want to tell you I really appreciate you as a friend and as a musician, and I really appreciate you being there for me and for the greater community that we're both a part of.
Yeah. Mark got a chance to hear what I considered like the top songs of the songwriters I know from Second Sunday Songwriters when we were meeting once a month as a pitch list. And who knows, maybe I should put together a Christmas list from everybody. And
why don't we do that? Wouldn't that be so cool?
Yeah,
that would be so cool. Let's do that, because I think if we have like a list from people, maybe we'll even do like a sort of a special sync cafe, and then we can have a little bit of a listening party, and maybe I'll bring on Patty or something. Patty's a music supervisor from Mexico, and we can have a bit of a listen to it. So yeah, let's do that. That'll be fun.
Perfect. So Second Sunday Songwriter and Sunday Songwriter in the Round friends, you're going to be receiving an email from me about submitting songs for pitch list, and here we go.
Yep.
All right, that's going to be fun.
Okay, cool. I'm going to hang out for a couple more minutes, but I have to run to a meeting after this.
I won't take it personally if you jump off.
I'll wait until your song's done.
Well, you don't have to, because the truth is I haven't really written the second verse yet. So,
we can make up verses on our own then.
Yeah, we'll just come up with some stuff.
I will. So let's all mute ourselves, and I'm going to play this song. It's called, I think it's pronounced cerulean, which is a color blue that's a green blue, kind of the ocean behind you. hold on. Tell me your secrets, I'll tell you my lies. Don't cry. Tell me your secrets, I'll tell you my lies. Hold on to what we believe, we should try. Tell me your secrets, I'll tell you my lies. Hold on, let's survive. The raindrops, they fall on her skin. Cerulean blue, while the sea greets the sky. She calls out her greeting, and the stars fall through your eyes. Tell me your secrets, I'll tell you my lies. Don't cry. Tell me your secrets, I'll tell you my lies. Hold on. Tell me your secrets, I'll tell you my lies. Hold on to what we believe, we could try. Tell me your secrets, I'll tell you my lies. Hold on, let's survive. The raindrops, they fall on her skin. They cool the night. Where do we begin? And the stars fall through your eyes. Hold on to what we believe, we can try. Tell me your secrets, I'll tell you my lies. Hold on.
Love that kind of space. I'm on to you, kid.
The truth is, I wrote it for a scene, so I had the chorus and the verse, and you know, today I had to look up the chords. I couldn't even remember what chords I had done. I wrote it so intensely.
Was
So
it tell me no secrets, I'll tell you lies, or was it tell me your secrets, I'll tell you no lies?
Tell me your secrets, I'll tell you my lies. Tell you my secrets, you tell me your lies. So it kind of alternates back and forth.
You're just gonna let it be like that? Oh, the human misery of it all.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well.
I think so.
I loved what you did with that song
Yes.
during the, well, first of all, during the brief challenge and the way you put it to scene. I mean, you know, Chris and I both really liked it. And I like it as an individual song now, as a standalone. So
Yeah,
I think
I
it's
was
beautiful.
grooving on that.
Yeah.
thanks.
I like the lyrics a lot.
Oh, thank you, Charlie.
I like whenever somebody sings about skin. It's a great metaphor.
Sometimes it's not a metaphor.
Sometimes it is what it is, right? Yeah.
Right. Right. Sometimes you have to lay on the beach at night and let yourself be rained on to get some lyrics, right?
Oh my God, that sounds like heaven right now. I need the beach.
Well, you got it right behind you.
Yeah, I know, but it's much farther away than you think. See, it's in space time over here. Anyway,
It's in cerulean blue.
If
It's
you touch it,
really
it all turns green, right?
Exactly. Woo.
Right.
Okay. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you. I'm so sorry. I can't stay because I have to do a call now. And
Well, you will hear from us again because we're going to
yes,
submit our pitch list, Sunday Songwriters in the Round, Christmas music or holiday music.
absolutely.
And everyone will put up the information for Sync Cafe. It's in the feed. And
Yep.
the next intensive course coming up.
Yes, the fall sync course. It's the link. I put it into both the chat areas, and if you guys want to learn any more about it, feel free to hit me up at mark@syncsummit.com. It's just mark@syncsummit.com, syncsummit.com. So,
I'll put your email. I'll put your email in the feed.
okay, that sounds great, Carol. But Carol, thank you so much, and thank you for everything you do. Not just musically, but for the community at large. I appreciate you. I will say this for Chris, even though he's not here. I know he appreciates you as well. He's somewhere out in a lake in Georgia right now, hopefully having fun on a well-deserved vacation.
Well, thank you for joining us, Mark, from Sync Summit.
You're welcome. Thanks, Carol. I'll see you.
Okay.
Bye, everybody. So nice to see all
Nice
of
to see
you.
you again. It's great.
Bye.
Yes. So Jenny and Charlie and Peter, you'll definitely be in the pitch, in the pitch session to him. And yeah, he's a really, you never know really what's going to happen. I mean, a couple of these challenges just from the Sync Cafe Wednesday through Friday, where it just seems like it's a bunch of songwriters, and then all of a sudden someone pops up and someone's listening that you think, wow, I can't believe somebody's, there's somebody out there in this group, who could hear something and place it somewhere. So anyway, I love independent songwriters. I love all of you. I want to hear more of your music. People go to concerts all the time. I am an original music junkie. I just love the kind of music that wonderful musicians play that comes out of your heart and soul. So Jenny, why don't you lay another one on us here?
Sure. I've been doing kind of like the pop punkish tunes of upbeat natures. So I'll lay on you guys with a sad song.
Okay.
That's a little more
take it. We can
singer-songwriter.
Dark is good.
Yeah, right?
I'm driving out tonight to where I shouldn't be. It's your voice I'm hearing inside my mind. 'Cause I can't write a song that can make you love me, and I'll never try. Here's to the loneliest girl alive. Yeah, I'm still alive. I can barely see the road, but I can see your face. Tell me now I'm dreaming, just to feel alive. 'Cause I can't write a song that can make you love me, and I won't even try. Here's to the loneliest girl alive. Yeah, I'm still alive.
I love that. I love that. The descending bass line is just so gorgeous, and
Thanks.
it's all over the place. Many songs do it, but it doesn't. It brings good ingredient to the lyrics. You know, it's a reliable thing. And
I was gonna,
She brings good bass.
I was gonna comment on that descending bass line too. I loved it, and I loved your choice of the B flat because I didn't expect that, and it was
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, it's a great song, Jenny.
Thank
It is.
you.
I love it.
Thank
It's
you.
too bad every time you hold a note that the Zoom decides to turn it down. It's like, it's torturous, you know.
Oh yeah.
But there's enough there I could hear it. So
Yeah, it's a beautiful song. Is that one recorded?
Yeah. That's out there.
Cool. So I see that everyone has a lot of their friends up on here. I've been posting your websites, but if you go to Facebook on your phone, just make sure you turn the sound down because it'll come through Zoom. You can type to your friends who have hopped on and have lots of encouraging comments for you here. So
that's cool.
we had, let's see, Jeremy Jones has about 1,000 claps after that song.
That's my husband Dave's pseudonym. Now I just outed him on Facebook because
Ooh.
he deleted his Facebook like 2 weeks ago, and he's been happy as a clam. And I'm thinking about doing it, but then again, with all this music stuff, it's like I can't get away from it because it's part of the business side of it.
Right.
So it's like maybe I'll just delete everybody I don't like.
That's right. They deserve it. Don't worry about it.
Just boot them off there. But yeah, that's Dave Hummel. That's my husband, aka
All right.
Jeremy Jones.
All right. Well, I thought I would have to introduce you to him since he seemed to love you so much. So it's good that you already know each other and love each other.
Yeah, it's not like a stalker thing at all. It's just he's upstairs, so he already stalked me and married me, so we're good.
Any relation to John and Judy Hummel?
I'm not sure.
You know John the drummer?
I think they talked about it and they had discussed there could be like a cousin vibe because they both, in my opinion, they both look alike. Like if you look at Dave when he's playing the guitar, look at John when he's playing the drums, it's like, yo, that's the same dude. Like it's just the hair's different.
A little bit of a scandal there.
Yeah.
So listen, we want to be able to go through another round. So Charlie, why don't you play a song for us? Charlie Macaron. We'll
for
mute
this-
ourselves.
For this song, I need a little bit more bottom end, so I plugged in as well as having a mic. But I want you to tell me if it's okay. Is that not distorting? Is that good? Good. Okay, I'll just launch into it then. Here's the song that a few people have been asking for with the funny stuff going on here that I haven't played in a long time, so there should be a mistake, but that's part of the fun, isn't it? Go out as you came, you leave behind a name. You go out as you came, you leave behind a name. Ready or not, you're in the batter's box. Take your best shot. We are here to stumble with all of our might. We are born here to stumble every day and every night. Step into the ring, child, out in the middle in the light. Go ahead and fight. Because you go out as you came, you leave behind a name. Nothing here is forever, everything will change. Only what's in the heart will remain. We are love and water, hung over a flame. Life is a vapor, we are the same. Life is a vapor, we are the same. Life is a vapor. Once you only go around, what with your memory will be found. Once you only go around, what kind of legacy will you lay down? Cry or you can sing and wind up. Life is a fastball, now swing. Because you go out as you came, you leave behind a name. You're gonna go out as you came, you get to leave behind a name. Ready or not, you're in the batter's box. Take your best shot. Ready or not, you're in the batter's box. Take your best shot. You're in the batter's box. Give it all you've got. Well, I got through that. Nobody got hurt.
I remember
was-
that. I
that
heard
was
you
sick,
play
man.
that. I heard you play it at FM. And
No, you. Heard, I think you heard me play that at that other place,
Oh,
Headroom.
maybe at the headroom, right?
Headroom.
Yeah.
The room. for
Wow.
heads.
I don't know. I got hurt. My ego got hurt. That was that's so good. That is so good. Did
Stop!
you
I can't
watch
hold a
that?
candle to your lyrics.
Did you watch that, Little Fingers? Did you see what Charlie did? Go learn. Go.
Yeah. Right. There are neurons that'll help you do that. Just you really got to pay attention, though. You know.
Well, it's about obsession. You have to be obsessed with it, and just, do it more hours than anybody should.
Yeah.
Well, it's good. The concern for who you're addressing the lyrics to, is like so important in life that he should be boiling over with a lot of stuff, and zeroing in on it and trying to get it. Let it sink
So
in.
Peter, talking about boiling over, what are you gonna what's gonna happen from your keyboard now for us?
I don't know. I fixed it. It's pretty good. I got it quiet. It was making a lot of thumps on the keys return. I love doing that kind of stuff, surgery. But I feel like, oh my God, I wish I had like words and stuff,
No, I really no. Your piano speaks for itself. I go through so many moods and just a lot of pictures flashing in my mind. I really enjoy when you play. So don't, please, words actually would limit what you do. So. Okay.
Well, we're going to go then. I have something that doesn't know how modern it is, so it could be 19th century, but it's like, it's underneath it, it's really pissed off because, it's called Don't Explain, but that's not even in the lyrics, it's like, oh, you're saying too many things, and why do you whisper? You don't have to whisper, let's hear it, So.
All right. Well, let's hear it, Peter, and we're going to mute ourselves. All right.
Oh, should I do it? No, I'm just kidding. Okay. left out a section.
Nice.
Kind of quick.
Nice. So Peter, I'm gonna play a song because I want us to each get another round in before we have to say goodbye. So I'm not gonna talk right now. This song is called "To Be High," and it's from my album "Spill My Soul," and I haven't played it for a long time. The band used to play it, Peter. I don't know if you'll remember it. And it's really about meditation. But anyway, that's what it's really about. Although it's about a lot of things. So here we go. Let's see if I can remember this. We're killing our bodies to feed to our heads. We're naked in the night sky cause we think darkness means death. We're so close to heaven, we're trapped in this hell. It's outside my skin, but it's inside my soul. Like a cold sheet of glass, it's as deep as the sea. Like a bouquet of music, showering me in its petals of velvet and its fingers of heat. And it gathers me closely while the silence pours in. The silence pours in. It's thick as the sky, it spins me for lost. Soft as the darkness that pillows my soul. I fly like an eagle from a scarlet edge cliff. I dive through the music where the silence pours in. They say it's a temple, worship inside. My body's where heaven and earth collide. I crash to the ground. I say, why is it so difficult? 'Cause I want to be pure, but I want to be high. Like when the silence pours in. The silence pours in. As thick as the fall, it spins me for lost. As soft as the darkness that pillows my fall. I feel like an eagle on a scarlet edge cliff. I dive through the music where the silence pours in. Where it's a physical thing. No, it's a spiritual thing. With no beginning or end. With no name and no form. But I want to be high. I skipped a whole verse, but it's okay.
Nobody will know.
I'd like to hang up the ending there. It's like, oh, it's one of those songs that's never supposed to end. I
Like when the silence, and everybody play, like when the silence pours in. Silence pours in. Yeah, so it's silence has a texture if you get like deep enough into a meditation. And I think the whole goal of life, especially for creative people, actually for everybody, is figuring out how do you get high without having any side effects afterwards, right? There's music, there's meditation, there's yoga. There's actually a lot of ways to do that. There's love, there's friends. So this is it for me. So Jenny, why don't you play something for us?
Okay. I got this tune that I wrote way back. There used to be this coffee shop, the Dragonfly Coffee House we used to play at.
Yeah, I was out there.
and
That was nice.
they had like a decent listening room with the couches and stuff.
Right. Plus, they sold pianos in the back and instruments.
All kinds of weird stuff.
It was
Yeah.
kind of like a candy shop for musicians. It was.
Yeah, that was, and every Thursday they had an open mic there, and it was pretty much like anybody could sign up. And then toward the end of the evening, where like the heavy hitter people would be out. And a couple of times I was there, I saw this guy lurking about, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna write a song about this dude. And it was, you know, he would just try to flirt with the young girls that serve the coffee. And I'm like, you know, this dude, he's just begging for a song to be written about him. And
At least there was somebody there to flirt with. I mean, he could have been flirting to like open air, you know.
Yeah, if he was like
Charlie's guy.
Yeah, exactly. Like if he came in tripping on drugs or whatever, or you know, without shoes. But I'm sure the owner of the Dragonfly would have chased him out. But this one's called Jailbird Johnny. And see, it's more of a guitar song than I'm used to playing by myself, but we'll try. Hey girl, gotta tell you something you should know. It's about the newborn town who's ready to go. Jailbird Johnny is on the prowl, and that's a fact. Daddy's lock up your daughters, 'cause Jailbird Johnny's back. He looks so smooth, like he should meet your mom, or take you out to your junior prom. Oh, Jailbird Johnny is on the prowl, and that's a fact. Daddy's lock up your daughters, 'cause Jailbird Johnny's back. You know he's locked away, doing hard time. Don't let him fool you with his sweet talking lines. Oh, Jailbird Johnny is on the prowl, and that's a fact. Daddy's lock up your daughters, 'cause Jailbird Johnny's back. Daddy's lock up your daughters, you know he's coming back. Daddy's lock up your daughters, 'cause Jailbird Johnny's back.
Yeah. I could hear the whole band there.
Yeah, that's one where with the band, because there's that whole rhythm section, I can do more of like I'm more of
blues
a
harp. That would be so
more of a lead player. Like while you guys have been playing this whole night, I've been putting it on mute, being like,
Oh, yeah.
You're not the only one.
just rocking out. Because and I think, I don't know, I miss the human connection stuff, but I like the Zoom stuff because all the things I hear in my head while I'm listening to other people play, to further appreciate what they're doing, I'm like, yo, I could like play along too. And now I really appreciate what they're doing, because it's, you know, we're all speaking the same language. And
It's
now I
safer,
can,
though, with the mic off, you can indulge in beta stuff, you know.
Yeah, you can-
It works, you know.
exactly, yeah.
That's good.
It's awesome.
So we started a little late. I'm hoping we can go a couple minutes over. Is that okay, James? You got a few minutes? Okay. All right. So Peter, why don't you play something for us?
Okay, you're gonna run me out of stuff. It's okay.
Uh-oh. Something rocking. Well, actually, on my song, I'm going to play something with you. I'm going to try to have you coming out of the speaker in the thankful. So, and then I'm going to hop over to the piano. I'm going to try to sing along and play along with your production. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay. You're going to have that thing. That's good. That's good. The
Yeah, so I'm going to set that up while you're playing us something.
I was whirling just now. I thought, oh yeah, I'll put it together live, you know. But
no. I'm not going to put you on the spot.
I'm going to attempt to something really in progress, but it's a song I wrote a long time ago with a band for a band called the Ordinaires, which was a Lower East Side noise movie music kind of it was orchestral and sweeping with noise and a lot of near Middle Eastern strange rhythms and stuff. And I didn't really have to analyze all that to get a handle on it. But they were all like, I was like one of two token musicians. So a lot of stuff happened. And the stuff that made it was so great. It never would have occurred to me in my little ivory tower, studying music and having jazz people and stuff. Well, I'm glad I didn't get stuck there, Anyway, now the question is, I should probably do this in G. Okay. This is called Grace, and it was a big dance hit. It's in 6/4 time, but I slowed it up a little bit, but I can't, you'll hear what the music is. It's like minimalism with gladness, okay? Here we go. I'm sorry. And then it goes. Now, I can't play all the parts that I'm hearing. That's why I got so tied into a knot. There was 2 saxophones, 2 violins, and two guitars. And one of them was like, I had a whammy bar.
Right.
The other one was going.
Well, now that song's out, right? That's Crew of 7?
No, that's way less in the 80s. That's Ordinaires, Lower East Side.
Oh, okay.
And that's
So
my song. So I'm going to re-release it, and I don't know what kind of mischief I'm going to do with that, but it was, it's going to be like kind of like hard hitting. But anyway, go for it. It's very cheerful, but watch out. You know, that's one of those things.
all right. Well, I'm going to try to
Over to you.
play. I'm going to try to play this song. This song is called Thankful. And I actually wrote it after 9/11, and it's going to be used this year again in the Jersey City 9/11 Memorial Ceremony. But we're doing recorded music. People, they're getting submitted music, so we're not doing anything live this year.
But you can karaoke it for your
Right.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to get all the different sounds here. So what you're going to hear is you're going to hear Peter's production on this, which is on the album No One Knows, and the song Thankful, I believe, is the first song on that album. And I'm going to try to play along and sing along. Let's see how it goes. All right.
I'm going to mute so I don't mess you up.
Yeah, we'll mute ourselves. You can play flute in the background with yourself muted. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm feeling thankful, 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 thankful for what I have, what I love, for what I have, and what I love. We're neighbors, we gathered on corners to stare, taking turns being strong or feeling scared, or feeling thankful, 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 thankful for what we have and what we love, for what I have and what I love. Fighter jets overhead break the night, cool sheets and a warm breeze. So much is so right, and so I'm thankful, 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 thankful for what we have, what we love, for what I have and what I love. Well, I can't believe that what I love is damn near everything. Thankful, 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 thankful.
Really nice, Carol.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so I am thankful so much for all of you. And don't you just love songwriters and composers? Aren't we great? Aren't you great? You know, I really just appreciate everything that you do. And, I like to have people on who I just admire and am kind of in awe of your skill and ability. And it's just so enjoyable to share what you're able to do with people out there. And we've had so many people who joined us on Facebook today, and I hope they enjoyed the show. And next week is actually Labor Day weekend. So I'm not sure I'm having a show next week. I do have one booked for the following week. I know. I have one booked for the following week. So far, there's Red One Records are coming, and one of their artists, they have a music catalog, and also a woman named Renee Colon, who's really good. And, you're always welcome to jump on in the middle of the show, and I'll send you the code. So I want to thank so much Jenny Cat. Jenny, where are you going to be playing next? Are you playing live anywhere, or are you online somewhere?
Basically it's all virtual, and the reason why I'm kind of not playing out too much lately is I'm working on a new album, solo project that is completely different than anything you've heard this evening.
Cool.
That's all produced to sound just like the 1960s. So it'll sound more like the 1960s than I think anyone in this Zoom chat is comfortable admitting that they might like. And it's not even underneath my name. So it's going to be really interesting. But yeah, I'm just looking for different ways to promote things virtually. Playing out right now, unless you're playing Mustang Sally, I don't know when that's going to be back yet.
So
Hopefully soon.
when the album's out, or when some of the singles release, why don't you come back on and you'll sing or play. You can play along to tracks, or you can do it acoustic,
Okay.
and then we can hear the track.
Cool. That would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun. And Charlie, are you going to be Charlie Macaron? Are you playing somewhere soon?
No. Yeah, I am actually. I'm going to be at the Stanhope House next Saturday with my friend Trevor B. Power.
Great.
We're doing an acoustic duo of blues songs, mostly that he's fronting, but that I'll be having some fun there with playing a lot of acoustic lead behind him and some slide.
Are they going to be live streaming, or is it just a socially distanced show?
I don't think there's going to be any live streaming on that.
Okay. So everybody's got to get out to the Stanhope House next Saturday, you said?
Yes.
Okay. And Peter, what's up? Are you playing somewhere? Are you going to go downstairs in the park? And, I got to meet up with you in the park. We got to set up the instruments and just play.
I heard a string trio of young women, and it was so clean, such good ears, and I wanted to play drums with them so bad, but they might have been their first time. I didn't want to break their bubble like that and be like so casual, because they were very serious. But if I had a budget, I'd hire them in a second. Save me a lot of keyboard work.
Well, I'm going to hit you up to co-write one of these challenges that's coming up in Sync, the Sync Cafe.
Okay. I'll do the mischief I can, whatever
cool.
I can.
Maybe we can come up with an island Christmas song. As I said, I have harness bells here. I mugged a horse, and so
Wilbur, she stole my bells.
It's funny.
I don't get out much because I got a home scene that I have to pay attention to.
Yeah.
So that's kind of taking me up, but my brain's bubbling all the time. You can hear I'm totally jabbering too much.
Well, I want everyone to stay healthy and happy. I'm actually doing a 30-minute set this Wednesday night at Friggin' Fabulous Productions, Nick Schiavotta's show, on the Friggin' Fabulous page, FFOM, Friggin' Fabulous Open Mic. So I think I'm on at 9, but I'm not sure. The show starts at 8, so you don't want to miss anything. It's 8 to 11, and or maybe even 12. I'm not sure. And James, do you have something coming up? What's going on over there with Hot Indie Media? Nothing?
I think he's muted.
He's muted. Yeah, we can hear you now. Yikes.
There's no
Yeah.
Japanese or Chinese people who want to just grab the name and see about splashing New York when
Yeah.
when it's okay to have a club again, you know.
Well, I hope
That's what
that
happened to Sweet Basil, you know.
I hope that I just hope things get better. I hope everybody stays healthy and we can beat this virus, get a vaccine going. I hope the country doesn't go berserk again or does the right thing, but somehow we're able to rise above whatever is happening behind the scenes. And I just appreciate everybody and all your creativity and positivity. And you know, let's all hold hands and have a group prayer for peace,
Feel your
because
pics, honey.
I got to tell you, there's some dark forces out there trying to incite stuff, and it's just not happening. And actually, I shouldn't say dark forces. I should say white forces out there trying to. I mean, that's what it is.
White's pretty damn dark. You know?
No, it's like there's all these peaceful protests. And then the people showing up, you know, ruining it. They get away anyway. Yeah. So anyway, we probably should say goodnight, and let's log off, and we'll keep talking about this as we say goodbye. But everybody, thank you so much for enjoying the music. And if you're a songwriter, please contact lesterproductions@gmail.com, because I'm doing my schedule ahead of time. I'm gonna book the whole fall. It's probably gonna be every other week. And
I admire your energy. It's like blowing me away.
and you know, and then we're going to do a compilation list for a bunch of music supervisors, so that should be a lot of fun. We have a lot of things coming up. So I want to thank everybody for joining us. Goodbye, Facebook friends. And I want to thank all, you know, Peter Moffat and Jenny Catt and Charlie Macaron and James Lane for all your wonderful help and creativity. Bye,
You know,
everybody.
Charlie and Jane, if we ever show in a live thing where it's okay, I'm going to want to jam with you guys. I love feeling your material, you know. It's like, I don't mess with words, but I like to get under the help them out, you know.
Cool, man.
Words are scary.
All right. Goodbye, Facebook friends.
Bye-bye. I know there's a button to